To all my ballers.
Somebody, everybody. To all my ballers. I don't know how it goes. Do you even know how Zippy's goes?
Guys, he goes. To all my ballers. Thank you for tuning in.
That's offense. I hope you like. That's the part I know. That's the part I know. I hope you like what you see.
I really like what I do.
Because I certainly like. Oh, he points back at himself. This thing is
It cooks.
Guys, we're back. First of all, apology. We need to apologize to the people, especially you and I, Younger, and devil's advocate behind the camera, Zoro. Zoro, do you want to come say hello to the camera? Or not really? You come in.
Yeah. I don't need me hanging on camera.
We need to apologize as the, what do we say? The founders, quote unquote, the bearers of Club Monty that we've been gone for so long. Yep. What's the reason?
Number one, I wasn't here for a full year.
Oh, okay.
I was in Cape Town for a year.
Damn, guys, you can be honest and say it's me. Hey, like I wasn't. You guys don't have to protect me like that.
I think it's you, my
Yeah. It's probably me. Nah, it's probably me.
Hey, I just arrived.
So what I've done?
I don't have any answers.
What I've done to make up for it is I've brought the cream of, like I've gone into the embers of my contacts and I've brought you guys the people that you love the most according to what you guys tell me. I've got Zoro playing devil's advocate behind the camera. I've got Bongo to my left, your guys is right. And then I've gone into our, don't know what to call them, our brother, our peer channel, Debates Never Die, and I've borrowed Tapsol. Tapsol's going to become furniture here at Club Monty if he so decides. If Debates Never Die allow, we need to get into a conversation with them. I don't know.
What, like a contract kind of?
Yeah.
Submit a loan offer.
Chat, we're not.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I think loans are good.
Okay.
Look at Marcus Rashford struggling. There's no way out. Go to Barcelona. Like go somewhere else. Go
That's a fair point.
Are you enjoying Marcus Rashford?
I was happy with him to an extent. I think he lacked in certain areas where I felt
Really?
the work rate wasn't there, man.
Are you just saying that because you guys want to have some standard at Barcelona?
No,
I thought
not
Marcus
even.
Rashford.
He had a decent enough season.
I think I agree with Younger. He was decent, but ultimately the true Marcus Rashford showed himself.
Yes.
When it really mattered.
Yes.
Not in the group stage against Newcastle. Not in some. When it really mattered.
Why is it Marcus Rashford's responsibility? Why do you guys
No, he was the player he replaced. Rafinha got injured.
Yeah.
So it was his time to step up,
Fill up those boots.
But ultimately, what caught him was not caught him, but I'm saying like it was still Marcus Rashford. So as much as yes, he got his confidence back, as much as he was scoring and assisting, something he's always been capable of. The flaws that Young is referring to are not new flaws. He didn't develop them at Barcelona.
Exactly.
It's the same things that held him back, but in a smaller magnitude at Barca. It's the same things that held him back at United.
All right. Are you guys expecting too much of Marcus Rashford? Like, again, I'm
Too
saying
much in the sense of what?
I'm saying, why is it his responsibility? Is Marcus Rashford that guy? Whoever made him that guy? Why can't he just enjoy himself? And the goals and assists and why? The way you guys are speaking about Marcus Rashford, like, Evan, has he ever been that person?
Yeah, I'll take responsibility for that.
To be the guy is that why you signed him?
No, but
leave Marcus Rashford alone, bro.
The player that they signed, I'll take responsibility. We did try and make him our guy.
Yep.
And he suffered for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of surrounding him with more talent that's above his level, that could have he could have helped.
Game,
Yeah.
He was in a position where he became our main man. And from there, once he turned that corner, the perception
He
changes
turned
a
that
bit.
corner, or you guys forced him to turn that corner.
Once he has that amazing season under Ten Hag at Man United,
Where he scored
regardless
30
of where
goals
Man
in a
United
season.
finish or what they win, if you're the main man and the top goal scorer, you have a reputation that carries you, a reputation that precedes you when you go elsewhere.
Yep.
So if he goes to Barcelona and Younger and the like are expecting X amount from him, and then he turns up and does that, because there was a stage in the season where, okay, this is Rashford is doing what he failed to do in the last season, Man United. He's scoring, he's assisting, he's playing well, and also he's not playing 90 minutes. He's doing his part.
A bit part, yeah.
But I'm talking about when it became do more than your part, which is not unfair on Marcus Rashford. Happens to every player. Every player, especially at the top level.
At the highest
you
level.
can get asked to go above and beyond.
You should be asked
Let's not
to
act
do
like
that.
these players, we have standards for these players, but you can get asked to go above and beyond because that's what the very best do anyways, right? So if he's saying he wasn't impressed, or not impressed, but he wasn't satisfied at the business end of the season, I agree and I understand.
Would you keep him at United?
In our current situation, yes. For player personnel perspective,
Yeah.
I hope he gets reintegrated. Unfortunately, people like me are the problem. Because I'm the one, I turned my back on Marcus Rashford. So now, how do I now turn back and say he must come
go,
back?
boy.
Like he doesn't. I don't deserve his trust.
I don't
deserve his trust. He doesn't need my support because I turned my back on him, and I admit that I turned my back on Marcus Rashford. But knowing,
just a question. Can I ask a question? Does a guy like Amad Diallo get held to, like, I just feel so bad for Marcus Rashford.
No,
why him? Does Diallo get, no one speaks about Diallo like this. If Amad Diallo doesn't score, do anything, Amad Diallo.
But does Diallo have the same level of talent or potential?
And why
that
don't we
Rashford
do
had?
that?
he does.
And why don't we do that?
Because
I don't want to, I don't want us to say we're sympathizing with the African.
That's why
I don't want us to
not
say,
win the
is it
World Cup
because he's
over those guys.
African? Careful. Don't ever say Diallo must do. But Rashford, the Englishman must. I don't want us to get carried away. But there is this sympathy we have for the continent. People that come from this continent.
You're right.
Yes. Because there's no reason why Amad Diallo shouldn't be held to the same standard that Marcus Rashford should be held to. There's no reason why.
I think that's a unique.
He's your other winger. Who else? Okay, who else? Who else plays on the wing at United? On the left wing now?
Brian Mbeumo.
Yeah? You won't. If Brian Mbeumo does, okay, but you might.
If he doesn't turn up, he will get.
I wonder would you guys.
They'll
But
cook.
okay.
I'm starting to hear the sympathy chat.
You know what, nah? It's
starting to-
hypothetical. We don't know.
But I understand where you're coming from. I do.
Being Marcus Rashford's unfair. I feel so sorry for the poor guy. I don't think anyone at United gets held to the standard.
I don't like he, but then it comes back to Tabani's point as a Man United fan.
Mm-hmm.
Did he produce levels beyond his actual talent ability?
Why must he? Why is it he? Why him? Why not anyone else?
Because he's an old boy.
Okay, so there's.
Son of the soil plays a big part in it.
Okay. Fair.
Look at Phil Foden. There's a different level of
Fair.
expectation on
Okay.
Man City than
Okay.
I don't want to say Bernardo, than another midfielder who
Facts.
arrives, a young talent. Like other people have been treated different.
Yeah.
People who arrive there as young talents who are given time.
Fair.
Like Foden is held to a high standard, and then Foden goes and wins PFA. Was it PFA?
Yeah, he won it 2 seasons back.
And
I
then
think.
after that falls off a cliff. Like he's viewed differently. We're not going to say, why Phil Foden? He's the one who raised his level.
Fair.
Yeah.
But we've seen, like, that's what I'm saying, great players raise their level and stay there or thereabouts. So if you fall off a cliff, it's not, we're not here to give you sympathy. We just want you to get back to that level, if anything. If anything, as a United fan, we just wanted Marcus Rashford to show that he could maintain that level. Not to say he was going to score another 28 goals and another 20 goals.
100%.
But that same effort and drive that you had, like, you can't then 6 months later look like a completely different player.
And I want to raise a point to that. I think the reason he cooked that season was because he wanted to play in the World Cup that year. And the very same reason he cooked for Barcelona this season also. There was that motivating factor of, I want to get to the World Cup squad. I want to play in the tournament, which he achieved. And I guarantee that the level's going to drop off.
Maybe.
I don't think the motivation will be there.
Yeah,
I don't think the motivation
And that's
will be
what I'm
there.
saying. I also, as much as I've turned the corner and I'm almost apologetic, I also, like you said, would I take him back? Yes. Ask me what I expect. Not that much.
Exactly.
I don't think he's a 90-minute start every game player.
Exactly.
But for Man United and the Man United that I want to see, do I want Marcus Rashford? Yes, I want him starting a lot of games on the left wing. But if he needs competition, number one, I want us to sign, I want us to be in the market maybe in a year's time looking for another left winger. That's what I want Marcus Rashford to do. Not to say, I don't think we'll get that Ten Hag season again.
Nope.
Up front, on the left wing, I don't think we'll get it in Man United. But if he's willing to play his role, okay, cool, welcome back. If he's not, then rather we cut ties now. Like we've shown there's a future without Marcus Rashford. We've shown. So now it's really up to him. What Rashford can you show us that you are? Do you want to be part of this Carrick project? However long it's going to be. Do you want to be part of it? If not, show us now. Show us now. Do you want to be part of it? If not,
I think it's definitely, from a Carrick perspective, worth a conversation. I think they'll definitely have a conversation.
from a cost perspective, more than anything. I think you've seen how Man United operated in this window. We were sold big dreams about how we're going to be shrewd in the market. So far, very slow. If they're looking at Marcus Rashford, that's 40 million plus that they don't have to spend just to bring a player who's contracted back.
Yes.
Then it's like, okay, Carrick, put your arm around his shoulder. Let's see what you can get from him. That's more. It's to avoid having to do business more than anything. And if he does want to leave, I think Man United will be in trouble. Going into the season with the current playing personnel we have, it's not that much of an improvement from how we ended off last season. So it's like, okay, cool. If you're not going to spend the money and you're not going to get Rashford to stay, what is going on? So there's trouble on the horizon, but let's give it time.
100%. I mean, we've off-ramped quite severely.
Oh, that's not the first topic.
Where I wanted to start. No, not at all. I'm about to make it a little bit uncomfortable now. The dice rolls in such an interesting way. I didn't plan this, but I've got a Messi guy to my left and a Ronaldo guy to my right.
Oh, you didn't plan it.
In football,
Let's roll with it.
look, guys, we love the sport. We need to keep a certain level of integrity in the game. The GOAT debate can't still be a GOAT debate. I'm being honest. I'm not just bringing this up for clickbait or for the sake of I don't want to ever speak about this again.
I agree.
And let me take a few steps back. In football, we have a very unique situation where the two greatest players in the sport of all time play in the same era.
Yeah.
Other sports have a problem where they're in different eras.
Yeah.
LeBron James, Jordan.
Yeah.
In golf, it's Tiger Woods, it's some other guy. Forgot all their names. In tennis, I mean, we had Djokovic and Federer. Probably tennis is the closest
Very
to
similar,
and overlap.
Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal, yeah, they had a good run.
It makes it hard. Like the era thing is a conversation. I don't know how LeBron James would have been in the 90s. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
You can come up with your reasons. There is no perfect science. Nah? In football, we don't have this problem.
Specifically for these.
Why are we struggling to close this? Why are we struggling? What's so hard? Guys, if somebody from another sport comes and asks us who our GOAT is, I'm not too sure. Might be Ronaldo, might be Messi. No! What are you not sure about? They must both sit down with their carts and empty them out. And empty the toys out of their cart, both of them. One person will have more toys than the other one. And it's over. They played in the same climate, under the same sun. They played against each other. No, man. Guys, this is finished. This is finished. I hope you guys have nothing to add because I'd like to move on.
Look, first of all, you got me wrong as a Ronaldo guy.
Oh, you're not?
No, but I'm also not a
Messi guy.
No, I obviously lean more towards Messi, but
You lean more towards Messi?
yeah, I've always,
Oh, okay,
I've always,
okay. Oh,
but
okay.
like
Okay.
what I
Guy
can,
in the camera
what
who's
no,
not
but
Ronaldo guy.
yeah, what I can.
Oh, for
do-
real?
You are?
I didn't know
You're a
that.
Ronaldo guy.
I did not know
admire
that.
Messi, but I'm a Ronaldo.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that. That's crazy.
As I've grown older and wiser, I've come to realize the issue with what you're saying is that we must end the debate, and I can tell you why the debate won't end.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, football as a world, as a world, right? Yeah. Football as a world is not just land and water. Actually, I don't know where I'm going with this. Let me come back.
I think I actually...
I thought you were going to say something so philosophical,
No,
bro.
I was
hope
trying
you
to,
get it.
but it wasn't going to work with the globe. So just hear me out.
Okay,
hear me out.
okay.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Basically, we're not just in the business. Football is an entertainment business. It's a sport. It's about stories and legacy. It's about all these things. And when you start picking it apart, when you
Nostalgia.
start peeling it apart, you can see why. If you're talking about greatness with the ball at feet, it probably isn't a conversation. But then you realize that whether it's just football or other sports, it's not. The reason we watch sport week in, week out is not just football at feet. We consume the story, we consume the product, we consume the entertainment. And when you add all of those and see how they contribute to how we consume the sport, like some people might perceive greatest of all time, in a different way. Because the things you can talk about, Messi, 1, 2, 3, 4, someone watching the same TV screen as you, watching the same match, seeing the same outcome, the things that they appreciate, the things that they want, the things that they wish for themselves could be completely different. I don't care what the guy is doing with the ball at his feet. They see the leadership. They see
I have a problem with that. We have to have a certain standard of what greatness is.
I'm making a case for someone to say, okay, cool. I've seen this guy. He was touted to be one of the greats from a very young age in a bigger market, because the Premier League was a bigger market than La Liga when we were growing up.
100%.
So Ronaldo was put in people's faces before Messi. So they adopted him first. They saw him become the greatest in his league. So from there, he then gets the move to Real Madrid and becomes a great there.
The cooking.
What do we consume week in, week out? It's not World Cups. It's Champions League. It's league football. He won, I think, only one league, no?
2 La Ligas.
2 La Ligas, but he did the 3-peat when we were all teenagers. Now we've decided all of our football opinions. We've played football. That's when Ronaldo's winning. So you can see why someone thinking, holy shit. And you know what else was happening at that time? Messi failing in the Champions League. Messi failing in the Copa America. So you can see how at that time, was it? It's close to 10 years ago.
It is
You can
10
see
years
how
ago.
at that time,
2016 Copa
you're like, hang on. Then the guy wins the Euros. Ronaldo wins the Euros. So you can see, hang on.
Wait a minute.
One is greatness.
So
Because you
two
can
things.
dribble. But every time it's the final, Ronaldo's lifting.
Okay, so
People
two
get
things.
swayed. People get swayed. And that's what I'm saying.
Hold your thought, nah. Two things, nah. I first want to agree with you. You can never take. You need to think about when we think about Ronaldo, nah. We think about when he's come up, nah. It's when we were actually not just Premier League being a bigger market. It's when it became available to us in South Africa, right? That's when TV, like,
DStv.
never mind DStv, and it was only playing the Premier League. And it was playing Man United and Ronaldo. Like, every kid has got a...
just massive.
Yeah. I mean, look.
If
Chelsea,
you played for Chelsea, we wouldn't have
Chelsea
seen
won
that.
the league.
And yeah, United is the biggest club in the world.
I'll be honest with you,
Yeah,
Chelsea won the league. They still played more United games the next season.
Of course.
We did the double. 4, 5, 5, 6.
4-5, yeah.
They still played more United games the next. When SuperSport was still finding their feet, quote unquote, United was still the priority. And Arsenal, actually. Chelsea were, at the time,
Still up and coming.
so Ronaldo, like, everybody's got a Ronaldo story as a kid. Ronaldo AIG when he used to pull his sleeves up a little bit.
Just adding to that last point, that's another thing, right? Think of the young kids. Every single person has stood over the ball, legs up high, deep breath,
And thought they're Ronaldo, yeah.
Like that contributes to greatness.
Yeah.
That contributes to your perception, how you're perceived.
I hear
Jordan
that.
and the logo.
Yeah.
Some people never saw the nigga dribble.
Yeah.
But they saw the logo.
Yeah.
They're wearing the shoes.
Yeah.
My only issue with that is when we have a conversation about who the greatest player of all time, we're talking about playing.
Football.
So I understand the cinematics and the art and all these other beautiful things that contribute to the game. But when it comes to the ball at your feet, what are you doing with it? Where is the conversation?
And just one more thing now on that, nah. And I think to piggyback off what you're saying, we need to, as you say, we get older and we get wiser. Your opinion must be able to change.
It must be able to
Like,
change. It
like
must be able to
presented
change.
more evidence.
It
You
must
must be able to sit
change.
down and say, okay, I get all of that, but if someone gun to my head, who is the greatest of all time? Guys, it's Messi. Like, he's clear. He's clear, damn near. On to our next conversation. Now, I'll tell you why. But God forbid Messi won the World Cup again. Like, come on, like, it would have been unfair. Like I think you could press charges if someone if Messi won the World Cup again and we still not sure who the coach is. No, guys, no.
It comes to how substantial the grey matter is. So in the grey matter, we want to look at things black and white. And that's how we differentiate it with Messi and Ronaldo at the end of their careers. Emptying out the cards, like you said. But how substantial is the grey matter? So it comes from a nostalgic point of view, the matter of the free kicks.
Yes.
The celebration.
Yes.
If we go into the basketball route, player talent with the ball, LeBron James versus Kobe, technically should not be a discussion. Even though Kobe has one more title than LeBron. LeBron, I think, has 4 MVPs versus Kobe's 1. But then there's a so-called Mamba mentality, where they saw this guy whose ceiling of potential should be this high, express so much more. Tennis, where now they all play in the same era. Nadal's fighting back spirits as the ball.
Yeah.
With how every top player now plays each ball until it's done. The Sinners, the Alcaraz. It's the grey matter that unfortunately leads into the conversation, but it must
Not
be
unfortunately.
how much-
That's what we signed up for. No, not unfortunately. That's what we signed up for.
I
as
think it's
sports people.
unfortunate.
No, because remember, sports is business, it's entertainment as well. So it's also how we're sold these things. When the series celebration becomes trademarked, when the boot says CR7 and the kid wants to buy it, like, it's part of the day.
But then-
Remember, you only watch a football match, you watch 90 minutes on Saturday.
Yeah.
But you consume everything Monday.
Around that, yeah.
Like, there's still Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday where you're watching, now in this era, we're watching clips. But back then, you're on YouTube watching comps. You're going to the Nike store looking at the CR7 boot or the Messi boot. Like, it's also how you're fed these things. So when you're watching a Nadal, it used to be Nadal versus Federer.
And
Are
then
you the
Djokovic
elegant,
pulled up,
are
yeah.
you the smooth one, or are you the fighter, are you the just tenacious one? It's also how you're sold these things. And I don't think it's unfortunate. That's the nature of it.
Is that not just propaganda though?
But it's how it should be. Because if we don't have
How
that,
it should be.
If we didn't have that, how boring would things be? Then you end up like I don't want to say Formula One. I used to be a big Formula One fan. But I was watching Formula
They
One.
have the era problem as well.
But I'm saying I was watching Formula One week in, week out in its least competitive era. where there was just one guy that was clearly better than everyone in a car that was clearly better than everyone else's, and from a person who loves the sport, there was no entertainment value. So yes, I'm interested in the technicalities. Oh, this, I can tell you about the wings and the speed. But to a layman, dude, I want to see a fight. And then what was the best Formula One season I've ever watched? As soon as Lewis Hamilton got Max Verstappen on his tail and they were fighting, it wasn't about greatness, about entertainment and the products that I'm...
Got you. I mean, I even watched, and I'm not a Formula One guy. Like, that's when I consume
so I'm
Formula
saying
One. Yeah.
it's not... we need the dichotomy there. We need... So it's not... I agree. I agree with both of you. So unfortunately, sorry for the show. There's no one here who thinks Ronaldo's the GOAT. That's unfortunate for the people watching. But factually, there's no argument. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
But like, I'm glad that if it was just Messi, bro, who would have been his competitor? Neymar. That's a conversation I want to get into. Because people will say that as much as Neymar was a better footballer, ball at feet than Ronaldo, it's 1-2, big gap. Big gap 3. That's a conversation.
I like that chat.
So where would we be without things? We wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. The conversations, we wouldn't have the perception of like, even the way you felt when Messi won in 2022.
Oh, I cried, bro.
Even though you made your decision 10 years before.
Long time.
How much did that mean to you?
Oh, it meant
it's because you were fighting. You were fighting.
Even Messi thanked us, boy. He's like, I saw these young boys, man. I appreciate you guys.
Exactly. So, yeah, just on that thing, it's not unfortunate. It's probably for the better that there's someone out there who disagrees with us. It's for the better, trust me. Like, don't worry about trying to convince them. Now, and the reason you should be more comfortable is because, to be honest, it is done now. As soon as the World Cup, like, it's been done. So if someone still wants to fight you, Ronaldo versus Messi 26, be like, okay, let's have it out.
But it's been a ride.
But as soon as we shake hands, I'm out of here. Like, you didn't change my opinion.
I see. Man, that's so interesting, the perspective. Like, that makes me think, like, man, we don't... Sorry, Ronaldo. Everything I just said, like, thanks for the ride, bro.
Shout out.
Because
shout out for real.
Thanks for the ride, dude. Like, I'm getting emotional. Like, damn it, like, Ronaldo. Sorry for saying that, dude. Like, thanks for that. Because had it been Neymar, just imagine it was Neymar challenging Messi.
And
just
the reality is, I think, honestly speaking, the reality is, if it was Messi, Neymar, we probably wouldn't get the numbers that Messi
The Messi
had.
got, probably wouldn't have been pushed like that.
They pushed each other the way they
So,
did.
I mean, how much younger is Neymar? So
that's
we're
the
talking
thing.
about watching Ronaldo.
Would have had this era problem again.
Yeah, we were talking about Ronaldo. We probably all started watching Ronaldo before Messi.
100%.
In terms of
2 years
how
older,
being
started
presented.
playing.
Yeah, being presented,
Just
definitely.
being cognizant of-
Definitely.
I didn't know what the European that European thing, but I saw the trophy. I didn't care about it in 2008 when I saw. Only when I'm in high school arguing.
Now it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing, right? The Ballon d'Or has always been there. When I was 10 years old, no what the Ballon d'Or was. So the fact that he was doing that, and La Liga was a whitewash. The idea that Real Madrid were competitive with Barcelona, it was always like on points, but in terms of outcome, he did not compete in Spain in terms of outcomes. But those Clásicos that you sat down for, the ones
the whole world stopped. They'll never really be the same.
You'll never forget that era. So
the karma, Ronaldo's karma.
You'll never forget that era. So don't, as much as you've made up your decision, to the Messi lovers, don't diminish Ronaldo. Rather just claim your victory with Messi. But don't act. The statement that you made, the conversation is over. But there was a conversation. Let's not act like there wasn't a conversation.
I'm sorry how I phrased it. I'm actually quite sorry how I phrased it, man. Ronaldo's been... I'm thinking about the guy. Dude, come on, man. I can't speak about this man like that. I'm sorry, Chris.
As a Man United fan, I'll just share this. Dude, when he came back,
the whole world, I think that's...
Every football fan deserves that feeling of a legend coming back. The
whole world was watching that game.
Against Newcastle.
Even you.
Of course, bro. Madeira, Manchester. I was watching that thing, bro.
I was jealous. Nah.
It's like,
guys.
And then he scores.
It's got brace that game,
I can admit, look, I said I don't care that teams are bigger than Chelsea now. I've always said that. I don't care. It's got no direct
impact on you.
On me, now if you're bigger than me. But that day, nah, I saw the size of United, dog.
United are the biggest club on the planet.
Everybody was watching that game, dog. I was like,
biggest club on the planet.
And Ronaldo's pull power is something, insane. Dog. This is something. And he was there, dog. People all had at Old Trafford, they all had their phones out. Bro, where I was, people were videoing the TV. They were videoing the TV, dog. Yeah, no, shout out to Ronaldo. Shout out to Ronaldo. On him, though, I don't want to speak bad on him anymore, dude. But I have to, because we have to cover the World Cup and what happened.
Oh, that's easy though.
Okay.
What did happen?
I hope you can kill it early, because I want to move on to what happened in the final.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ronaldo. We can bash him at the World Cup.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have played.
Ronaldo's lack thereof.
And Portugal's lack of conviction to accept that this thing has been over will ultimately not cost them just now, but at Euro 2028.
Because he's going to be there.
And now they've hired
You're right.
the ex-Al Nassr coach.
He's going to be there. Euro 2028.
He's just said, as long as Ronaldo is in the setup, you will play.
The coach said that, and Ronaldo himself said, I can still walk and I can still play.
If a nation is refusing to move on, I will have zero sympathy. Because they had the evidence in 2022. They had the evidence at Euro 2024. So if they go to 2026 still thinking that this guy has to start every game and lead the line and we're going to play a style of football that caters to him, no sympathy, bro. Go take your quarter-final exit and bounce. Let's get to the real stuff now.
I was heavily embarrassed with Portugal because my prediction was, I don't know if you guys remember, I said it was either France or Portugal to win the World Cup.
No, I mean, that's...
And for me, it was predicated on two things. It was Ronaldo's input in the team and his role in the squad, and whether or not Portugal finished first in the group. As soon as they finished second, that meant you had to go through Spain, you had to go through Belgium, you had to go through France. They were not going to make that. They were not going to make it work that way. But where they got it wrong, they played him the first game. It didn't work out. He shouldn't have played the second one. The mistake was playing him in the second one with Uzbekistan, and he scored twice. That now was like a I'm back situation.
I see what you mean,
that flipped everything on its head, because if he had a poor game there, then we could be justified in Ronaldo not playing. But because he scored, it's like, okay, now I have to play him.
Let's put it back. Everything's back on track.
That was an L for Martinez. I think he was a very weak coach. I think there's a good chance he ruined the Belgium golden generation. This was also a Portuguese golden generation. That was an insane squad, for me at least. I think Portugal should have done far better than they did.
I agree. Okay, so on to the final. Now, off camera, I have shared with you guys allegedly. Well, it's not alleged.
No, it happened.
It's clear.
Yeah.
That man, these Argentine players are just not there.
What is going on there, man?
They were told to lose the game. Because
is that a matter of fact, though?
So apparently, quick history lesson. After they beat England and they were celebrating with the fans, Enzo goes to the fans and he gets a flag. And it's a Falklands flag. Quick history lesson on what that is. It's actually when England wanted to colonize Argentina.
Yeah.
The British soldiers sort of took camp there. It's on the doorstep of Argentina.
Right there by
that island.
Yeah.
So they were there and they were colonizing, and you know how it's very similar to the situation here in South Africa, without getting too political. But they were unsuccessful. But that island stayed.
It's still in dispute, no?
Yeah, it's still in dispute. But the people that stay on the island are English people. Still, there's not been Argentine people there. It's English people that stay on the island to today. The people on the island identify as English. Argentina is saying they want the island because it's on their doorstep. It should be their land. It is their land. They've had a war about it. I think Argentina shot down one of the British ships. This is in the 80s now.
Yeah, 82, I think.
Yeah, 1982.
I think so.
So basically that flag said the Falklands Islands are Argentine.
Yeah.
And that apparently is a political slur, and you're not allowed to.
Yeah, under FIFA regulations.
Stuff like that, yeah. And so Argentina are then told that if they win the World Cup, they will be banned from FIFA competitions for the next 10 years.
Told by who?
So
that's where it gets blurry for me.
That's what I want to get into. Hold on, man. Told by who? But did you see the voice note? There was a voice note of the Argentina FA guy.
I think wasn't it the president?
Tell the president of the who's sending a voice note. It seems like to the locker room. They probably heard that voice note in the changing room, and they came out on some. But first of all, told by who? Here's why I don't believe this, ne? But it's there, guys. It's real. But ne? Let's think of the consequence, ne? Not being a part of the next 2 World Cups should we win this one. I take that. I'll take that punishment.
Easy.
Because there's no guarantee we'll be in the next 2 finals.
Easy.
We could get knocked out in the group stage. Guys, there's nothing more important at this present moment than winning the World Cup now. Especially if you consider the narratives and the storylines for all these players.
Yeah.
Messi puts the go to pay to bed. He couldn't care less about next 4 years. Dude, that's a story for after this. Enzo has a case. I mean, I don't know what Enzo wants for his career. Like, he's the most polarizing guy. I don't know what's going on with. I don't know if he's gonna come back. I don't know if he's at Stanford. I don't know if he's training. I don't know. God knows what's happening with Enzo. But if he won the World Cup, we dance to his music. He plays the music. Now he's got 2 World Cups and he's instrumental in both. I mean, Enzo's goal is goal of the tournament.
Is it?
Tell me.
No.
Is there a better goal?
The one against England.
Yeah.
The Cape Verde goal against Argentina.
Oh, Cape Verde's goal, yeah. You know every World Cup has a goal
Even
like
Jude's
that.
goal in the 3rd and 4th playoff when he's dancing.
The run.
Yeah.
Those are Zoom goals. That Cape Verde goal is Zoom. Yeah, that's probably going to win. But guys, that was elegant. Enzo's goal was elegant.
It was.
Dog, he's got class in him. Like,
on that stand, do you not feel how dominant in past years, how dominant their main rival has been over them in Brazil, being over Argentina? With Argentina now winning this World Cup, having a 4th star, and right now with them being in a better position than Brazil, even looking at the next 10 years, do you not feel they may look at the next 2 World Cups and feel like, hey, we can get number 5?
No, there's no guarantee. A World Cup's too hard, bro. Messi's gone.
Like that, no.
And Messi's gone. You don't even have who's going to lead Argentina in the next World Cup? Enzo. Enzo can't even lead Chelsea to Europa League. Enzo can't even lead us to the Europa League, which is what he should have done. We are not in Europe. So Enzo's not leading Argentina to no final. Argentina are done. That's it. So, like, I wanted to hear your guys' take on this whole, all of it.
Dude, nonsense.
Because Messi also said,
Forget what you would.
forget about it all, guys. Let's just play. I think Messi is thinking this, what I'm saying. Like, guys, there's no guarantee for the next 10 years. We're probably going to dispute this anyway. We're probably going to appeal and we'll get reinstated anyway. Like, we need to win tomorrow. I mean, now. When we walk out here, we need to win.
My thing is, we don't know the context. We don't know actually what happened in the dressing room. We don't know what it is that led to Messi saying the things that he said when they walked out of the dressing room. So we can't really say for sure that this is what's going on.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I mean, they quite easily could have been. It could be anything.
I think it's false.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a narrative of this whole World Cup has just been rigging and
I hate. Dude,
and for me personally,
it's disgusting, bro. It's so annoying, dude.
Personally, for me, I'll say something that a lot of people are not going to like, but I'll say it nonetheless. That thing, I think, is there because the conversation is done. The whole rigging thing is an insurance policy to say that because the conversation's done now and we can't argue anything on the pitch, we can't argue anything related to awards, we need to call into question the credibility of Messi's achievements. And I think that comes from a particular fan base. I won't say which fan base it is, but it's a Ronaldo fan base. That's what I believe. And I mean that genuinely speaking, because Ronaldo's got the biggest following in the world.
What are you saying?
I'm saying...
You're saying that this whole controversy that Argentina were forced to lose.
No. I'm saying the whole rigging of Argentina being self-proclaimed as the FIFA princess and a FIFA guy. Yeah. I'm saying that's an agenda pushed by a particular fan base.
Oh, I see.
Because the conversation is done and it's an insurance policy for that fan base to sort of give themselves some sort of consolation. That's what I believe.
I see.
Now, going to the final about what's going on there, I think it...
Okay.
I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense.
Argentina had no shots on target. That's real life then. That means you guys are saying that's real.
I think Spain were that good.
Okay.
I think it's just that simple.
Okay, that's okay.
Just as how good they were against France. I tipped France to win the World Cup. And the way Spain played against France, they just showed me again that, Flip, when you play football correctly, it doesn't matter who's on the other side. It doesn't matter which star players you have there or whatever. If we can play as a unit and play total football and played correctly, nobody can stop us. And that's what they did. They didn't give France a chance. They didn't give them a sniff. And as soon as I saw that, I said, whoever's going to play Spain in that final are going to get demolished. I told Zoro that my prediction is Argentina to lose 3-0 in the final. The scoreline wasn't there, but the dominance was absolutely there. Because that's just what we saw in the French game as well. It was just pure dominance. So I don't believe it. I think Spain was just that good. Argentina were poor for whatever reasons. I'm not buying into it, at least without any more evidence.
Fair. We'll get it one day in a documentary. One day when Messi retires, we'll get it in the Netflix.
Falklands is Argentinians.
Yeah,
seems like
Argentinas. Yeah. You know, it was a nice little history lesson. Anything else you want to add in closing? For Spain are worthy winners of the World Cup, you all believe?
Yeah, they are. On Yanga's point, like I had an issue with when he said correctly. but it's more philosophical. It'll be in my book.
Hey, shout out.
Look, we've seen the very best of Spain, and then maybe a very mediocre Spain, and now the very best of Spain again. And the two things that they have in common is that when they get it right, like they just play football in a way that, again, it's got nothing to do with the opposition. They do not prepare for what the opposition has for them. They prepare to play their game and they know if we do this and we get it right, we can beat anyone on our day.
Doesn't matter.
And what surprised me and impressed me is Euro 2024, I did not remember Spain went out in the quarterfinal in 2022.
World Cup. Yeah.
Yes.
Morocco.
Yes. On penalties. Yeah. So they had just, and remember 2018 they were nowhere.
Yeah, Russia knocked them
And
out.
Euro 2020. So coming into the Euro 2024, I didn't have an opinion on Spain. They'd fallen by the wayside in my head. And they impressed me so much in the tournament. It's Nico Williams and it's Pedri, it's Fabian Ruiz, it's Rodri, and then the Lamine, the up and coming star. So it's like, okay, cool. Are Spain back? But that was more exciting. It's like I didn't know what to expect. This time I knew what I was expecting, but I thought maybe it's too good to be true. There's no ways. And I said on Zolo's podcast, I said, I looked personnel-wise, they didn't seem that strong. Personnel-wise, as individuals, if you know when you see those previews of everyone's squad and the level of each player, I was like, I'm not sold. And that was my mistake because what I underestimated was the ability to, you just have to be at a certain level to play that level of football. And if you play that level of football, you can beat anyone. Oyarzabal, Baena. And I'm not saying these are bad players. I'm talking about how I perceive them. You're Danny Olmos. I've never loved Danny Olmo. I've known what he's capable of.
Me too.
But watching him for Barcelona, you don't get that Danny Olmo all the time.
Not all the time, but he's a very good
That's
player.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm watching him. A player who I fancy a lot, Marco Corella, a lot of people throw him to the wayside. Aymeric Laporte left the Prem years ago, went out of my peripheral.
Same.
So Kubasi, I had my doubts. I know he's...
Me too.
I had my doubts. So I'm looking at this person, Pedro Porro. It's just Pedro Porro to me. Put all those guys in that Spain team. You could have played that World Cup. They could have... You know what they could have done? They could have said, all of you line up one by one. Who wants the smoke? That Cape Verde game was an anomaly. Who wants the smoke?
It was an anomaly.
Come. Who else wants? We'll get rid of all of you. They could have played everyone in that World Cup, and if they played and they stayed fit, they could have beaten anyone. Which is like, that's how you want to win. That's the
Clear,
best in the
obvious
world.
winners, yeah.
The best in the world. The No, I don't open that kind of worms.
Open it.
Argentina France 2022 final misled a lot of people.
In terms of?
I don't think that France were on the level of Argentina in that game, but it proved that you can win or lose by what happens in the match. So Argentina were 2-0 up for a large part of that game and then fell apart, led France back into that game, went to extra time, goes to penalties. But to be honest, there was a gap in quality.
Yes, for the first 80 minutes. Even,
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes what happens in a match can like deceive you. Whereas what we saw with France and Spain, that gap was there from minute 0 to minute 9. Like that gap was there. So I think, that gap between Spain and the rest, evident. Maybe what I'll ask you guys, because answer your question, Spain are worthy winners. Who is the next challenger for Spain then? Because now, remember there was supposed to be that finalissima that got cancelled.
We got it.
We got it now. So it was meant to be Argentina who up here, Spain up here, but now we know that there's a gap.
Big time.
Who is next?
As far as this post-World Cup or moving forward?
Yeah, moving next. Like who's gonna at the Euros?
I don't know.
I think France will probably still be in the conversation.
Definitely.
We'll see what Zidane's going to cook up with them, but purely because of the players they have.
And Germany got Jurgen Klopp.
And I was about to mention Germany too. I'm interested to see how that works out. I'm a bit hesitant to say it's going to work because I think also Jurgen Klopp needs a certain level of player.
I like to go
Sounds
early.
nice, man. It all sounds right.
It does.
It sounds correct.
I like to go early. It's important to say things that you believe. Whether you're right or wrong, at the time when
I
you
agree
say it,
with
you
you.
must believe it. Klopp will do nothing. Zidane will do nothing. Not buying it. I'm not hating. I'm not sold.
Klopp said, if you don't believe in me, tell me and I'll leave.
On day one.
But wasn't-
imagine you go to Spa and then you get hired. So now you've done the interview. You've done the interview. You've said with the hiring managers, hi, we'd like to offer you the job. Cool. Is there dress code? Yeah, I wear this. On day one. Hi guys, this is the new guy here. Hi everyone. Mind you, guys, I don't need any of this. So one of you says one thing, I'm out on day one. What does that say about your tenure?
That's a very good point, man. That's such a good point. That's
One
such a
shaky
good point.
qualifying campaign from them. A few rumors, he's going to dish them. He dishes them 6 months before tournament. That's who you think is going to take it to the promised land?
That's very good
of
point.
restoring
Yeah,
German
yeah.
football?
He's gonna take them to the promised land. I trust.
I
it.
think they'll improve significantly.
I like the look of it, man.
They have to improve, but again, like,
The benchmark is already so low. So
you know where I am
only
now?
Can go up.
After the mistake I made mistakes with France. I got it wrong. You know, for all those in the comments of other shows said I don't know ball, I got it wrong. I put my hands up. I got it wrong.
Which you all do.
Thank you. Now I'm
I
saying
don't think I've got anything.
I'm saying to you now, after how I got it wrong with Spain, you actually don't need the best players on paper to win. You just
100%.
need the best footballing system.
100%.
I got it wrong with France, thinking that you can always rely on pure
Star
attacking
power.
quality and
Yeah.
not having a system.
Me
When
too.
you say Klopp will improve Germany, they might improve but hit a ceiling. When you say France have Zidane and they have that quality, they might just do another Deschamps where he's now playing a political game instead of a footballing game.
I'm not sold on Zidane and France. I think it's going to be a whole. I don't vibes and just put the best players out there and vibes like that. I think Klopp is very intentional. That's my reasoning, and I think Klopp can get a lot out of ordinary people. And they've got a very ordinary team.
Question: did Spain benefit from not having a lot of politics in the last maybe 4 years? Like there's no real politics when it comes to this person has to play. He has to go to.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Ronaldo,
Yeah,
Mbappe,
yeah.
the German national team, the whole Musiala verts. There's always a narrative
Did they both
of
deserve
where
to go?
almost like the outside
England
perception,
under 10.
England,
England have probably the most.
there's always a
England, yeah.
perception as whatever the coach does, there'll be a huge cohort of people who think it's wrong, waiting for it to go wrong so they can talk.
And I wonder how
Spain
that affects
benefit
the
from not
players. I
having
wonder
that.
how that affects the players as well. On that to
That's a
drive
good
that
question.
point home. Yeah,
That's a very good question.
Yeah, like so they just go and everything is smooth sailing,
Because
right?
there are positions
There's
and
no
questionable debates with Spain. When you
Yeah.
look at the left back, okay, maybe they're the most blessed country in that position away from midfield. You look at periods of the season, last season, where Cucurella's form was down and Chaves' form was down. Could Carreras or Balde not step in? Grimaldo and Cucurella have been selected basically every time since 2024, when you have Balde knocking on the door and Carreras knock on the door. In other positions as well in midfield, if Fermin Lopez is not selected, you have Olmo, who unfortunately was injured. It does mean more to his point.
Even the
Question
goalkeeping
marks.
thing.
I was about to
no
go
one
to
was
that.
mad that Unai Simon
I was about to go
like,
to that.
No one was like,
Over David
"Oh my
Raya, over
goodness,
John Garcia.
you better
Yeah.
not get this wrong because they want. No, people are like, no, Simon has been playing.
But do you think that happened because they didn't concede, because their defense didn't have to work as much as they
That's a
actually
really
didn't?
good
No,
point.
no, I
The
do
whole-
Because I
agree
think
with
if
you, yeah,
Unai
yeah.
Simon conceded a couple goals, then it's good. The conversation would have been like,
goalkeeper, it's not a debate.
It's not a
Raya is the
debate.
better goalkeeper.
100%.
But I'm saying when you've built that system at international level, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like De La Fuente said, it's not broken, and almost as if he was in control.
yes.
The more I've answered my own question. Yes, they did benefit because there was nothing to take away from. Guys, this is how we're gonna play.
Yeah.
This is the team I'm gonna select. Go out there and do your job. Whoever tests us will react when they test us, but relatively unscathed. If anything, the Cape Verde game was the biggest scare.
Yeah.
They were not scared against Argentina. They didn't have a scare against
nothing,
France. Belgium, they conceded their first goal in the quarterfinals. Bro, they were cruising by then.
So Rodri for the Ballon d'Or then.
And with that,
Very
thank you
good
for
conversation.
another episode
He
of
hates the
Monty.
Ballon d'Or. This guy hates the Ballon d'Or,
why
bro.
does he hate it so much?
Brother hates the Ballon
Do all those
d'Or. No,
things.
but I mean,
That's
it's
a good
closing,
conversation though. And also, gents,
Ballon
just
d'Or
a
is
question.
stupid, dude.
Before we get to the Ballon d'Or, actually, what do we say now about Rodri's legacy in the midst of Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, Xabi Alonso, Fabregas, Silva? Where does he rank then?
You see all those players you named at the bottom of that list.
Rodri's at the bottom. Is it that easy?
I thought you were going to say they are under Rodri.
He's still?
Writing it. That's the scary part.
That's what I'm saying. And there's a move that's on the works with Madrid. What can happen thereafter? How many Champions Leagues can he win there? You know where honestly speaking, where does his legacy rank?
The eye test.
Life is
The eye
cyclical.
test, unfortunately, just won't pass it the way those guys passed it, bro.
Don't you love how?
I'm sorry.
Don't you love how life is cyclical? Because we now back talking about eras, and unfortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, we were all there during the Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets days. We saw like so. We can't just as much as the trophy is the same, as much as the achievement is the same. The football is not.
Iniesta.
So, like, what these players are capable of today, maybe athletically, physically, volume-wise, is
beats
more.
them. Yeah,
It is,
beats
yes.
them, but-
yes.
Me sitting down on this chair watching a TV, I know what I saw.
Iniesta,
I'm not
I
putting
got
Rodri
it.
above those guys.
Ah.
I'm not putting, like, I was starstruck. My jaw was dropping watching Spain, the dominant Barcelona. Yeah.
Barcelona.
I've never sat down and
Ferdinand
Rodri-
said, "You're not gonna touch the ball."
I'm bored. Yeah. When the 2011 final.
He said that they're not gonna touch the
Even
ball.
I think there was a quote
He
by.
played boom boom.
What was it? I forgot who said it, but I think there was a quote by, was it Fletcher? I think he was sitting on the bench with Ferguson, and he's just like, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the football watching.
Yeah.
But honestly, gents, I'm gonna say something that's also very, maybe could be controversial. I'm almost like, this guy probably is on Xavi's level.
footballing wise.
No,
Once
he's
you do
not.
that Ronaldo Messi thing, we say it shouldn't be. Do that
Like, Iniesta sits at the top, without a doubt, no dispute. For me, I put Busquets second. I think that's the
thing. I
greatest
don't want to do this
CDM
thing,
of all
man.
time.
I don't want to do this. I don't like the using a single clip to make a whole point, because life is nuanced. There's so ebbs and flows. We know this. There's a clip someone posted the other day of a Xavi pass from the middle of the field, a defense splitting pass. Then next to that, there's a Rodri clip where all Rodri did in the same position was play to the fullback. I understand. I'm not using this one pass to make this point. I'm just saying there is a difference
There's
in
little
what those
silly
guys
things,
were doing and what they were capable of. There is a difference, and maybe we're at the point now where we just need a reminder
But I think there's a conversation.
Rodri doesn't scare me.
at all.
He'll
He's
never
just
scare
quality.
me.
We appreciate his quality. Yes. Anytime
Doesn't
you say-
scare me.
Anytime you say
I think my team, whoever I support, they can get at him. Iniesta and Xavi, you couldn't get at them. You couldn't. There's no getting at. What do you mean? You can't. Rodri doesn't strike fear. There's just no fear. I'm sorry. It just doesn't.
Playing against a Rodri team now.
no, man, stop it.
It just doesn't feel
Stop
that
it.
way. It
Rodri
doesn't
really
feel
does.
that
It's-
way.
Isn't that
Doesn't
clear?
feel
Is that
way.
evident?
Rodri's an exceptional footballer. He's exceptionally talented and he's got a great set of qualities. But that's it. We're talking about players who have everything that Rodri has and a little bit more. That just made them a bit different. And then
I can
what they
understand
did,
that.
what they did with that little bit more was what we saw. So like Rodri can play for the next 10 years. I don't think
Never see Busquets.
you won't see
It will
Busquets.
never be a Busquets.
And remember, like, Busquets was a freak. Iniesta's a freak. I've never watched Rodri and thought he's a freak. I thought he's a phenomenal
That's what I'm saying. It's no like, it doesn't strike the fear the way they did, bro. Like, it's
How
not
many
like
players
that.
are
Like,
freaks now?
yeah, I mean, it's
Just Haaland, Mbappe,
Haaland and Mbappe.
Lamine.
I love Lamine. I think he's getting to freak level. I don't know if he's there yet. But Haaland's a freak and Mbappe's a freak.
Okay, so who's taking the Ballon d'Or? Back to your question.
Probably going to be Rodri. Probably going to give
What
it
do
to
you
Rodri. Lamine Yamal won the World Cup, though he wasn't that instrumental
wasn't.
in Spain winning the World Cup. So
What
it's
letter is this?
probably...
Can you see what letter this is?
Was that an H?
Yeah.
Haaland.
I'm going to give it to
Harry
Haaland.
Kane.
Kane. Oh.
On merit. that
No,
is
but why?
fine.
Why Harry Kane just won the Bundesliga?
And the
And the
DFB
goals.
DFB, and the
he
goals. Okay.
had
Semi-final.
the second highest club and country scoring season of all time. He's
Behind
Ronaldo.
Messi, yeah.
The only person he's behind now is Messi.
Yeah.
The great Messi, who we spoke about
Yeah,
earlier.
2012 Messi.
Okay. I don't give it to Harry Kane. No, we
I
won't.
don't think it's going to go to Kane either.
It's going to be one of the Spanish players between Rodri and...
PR will have a lot to decide.
Big time. And that's why I think it's probably going to be a Rodri or Lamine Yamal.
Lamine can't win the Ballon d'Or.
Lamine Yamal, he shouldn't. I don't think he deserves it. Honestly, I don't think he
If
deserves
it's gonna be what you did with Spain, then Rodri, because he was the best player at the World Cup. He was the best player at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Without
He was-
ahead of Messi. Gentlemen, that golden ball, I'm still not happy with that golden ball. How did Rodri have a better World Cup than Lionel Messi?
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, no Messi. Even Mbappe.
No.
It's just he just wasn't in the final. But Mbappe was phenomenal
I
this
can
World
hear that
Cup.
also.
Was he phenomenal or did he just score good goals?
Mbappe, I've never seen Mbappe more motivated than the way he was playing in this World Cup. He was a man possessed.
I hear the question.
It's just there's too many moving parts on a football team.
Yeah,
on a
Messi
football
was the.
pitch.
I'm sorry about that. Messi was the best player at the World Cup.
I've got Mbappe second.
Behind?
Behind who?
I've got Mbappe second at the World Cup behind Messi.
Oh.
Oh.
I think you're saying Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Can they give it to Messi? They're not gonna give it.
Ballon d'Or.
Surely not.
No, of course not.
No,
Oh,
they
okay.
can't.
Of course not.
Okay.
It's Mbappe's case that is the question mark.
Yeah, Mbappe top scorer in the league, top scorer in the Champions League,
Top scorer World Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah.
He just didn't win anything.
What did he have to show for it? That's
Just
the
didn't win anything.
Didn't win four.
But
I
then
remember-
Harry Kane does have something to show for it.
We've seen people win things without winning anything. Ballon d'Or are not scared. Ballon d'Or are not scared to give you the Ballon d'Or for not winning anything. They'll give you.
What do you mean?
If they want to give you, I don't want to get into politics. There have been people that have not won anything that have gotten the Ballon d'Or. Tell us what you guys think. That's been Club Monty, guys. Thanks for joining. It's been Yanga. It's been Tabso behind this. Come say bye-bye to people so they can see you one more time.
Kill equipment.
Yo, dude, imagine you kick something and it switches off.
Imagine.